Today's video is sponsored by Glitch Energy.
So Nintendo decided to drop a new Nintendo Switch, but it's far from the Nintendo Switch we all wanted. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm DJ iTubz. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike the video if you didn't. But today we're going to talk about the new Nintendo Switch and what they've released. So this is what Nintendo's given us. The Nintendo Switch OLED or OLED model. This is the family. We're just gonna check this one out here and look at some of the specs that we already know about here. 7-inch OLED screen. We're gonna get a wide adjustable stand instead of the flimsy kickstand that we have right now. New white color Joy-Cons. Also a built-in wired LAN support, 64 gigabytes internal storage. That's just double what we have right now. And then enhanced audio. So, new dock. The Switch looks pretty clean, and it looks pretty clean because it's literally the exact same model it's the exact same as the other one, but just the screen's brighter, right? And that's where everything just fell apart, because it's just like, enhanced audio, yeah, that could be anything, right? As an audio engineer, I'm just kind of like, yo, enhanced audio, what are you really gonna do, like, for the speakers? Like the Switch right now, I think it has 2 speakers, or maybe just the one through the top. No, it definitely is the 2, but it doesn't sound that great, right? It's just like phone-ish audio, so like I guess it's gonna be a little bit better than like a Nokia phone type audio kind of thing. Built-in wired LAN port. That's honestly a great addition. That's a great addition to this dock, and we'll get back to this dock soon. The wide adjustable stand, it's that, of course, that's better. The Switch we have now, the stand we have on it right now is like, yo, if you're on a plane or like a train or something like that, and there's turbulence or it's rocky or whatever, and it's probably gonna fall over. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can't stand it up on your bed like that, because if you move or whatever, it just falls over. The angle, you only get one angle compared to this. Obviously, you can find your best angle. That's really good for those handheld and desktop players kind of thing, where you're on the go and you just like to set up on your desk, or you're somewhere and you want to use that way. It's a good thing, because there has been times where I've had my Pro Controller and I wanted to play Smash Bros, and like the angle is just a little weird, so you have to sit at a certain place, and just certain things like certain things of that nature. But a welcome change here for this, and the 7-inch OLED screen. So some people think that this Switch is bigger than the previous one. It's not by any means. It's just the screen on the inside is bigger. The bezel around the edge has just become smaller, right? Versus the one we have now, which I think is 5-inch screen, so 2 inches more. I guess size matters here. But the built-in wired LAN support is a welcome change, because for someone like me, I play Smash Bros, and just in general, the Nintendo Online is obviously not the greatest through Wi-Fi. I have pretty decent Wi-Fi and a decent connection, but at the same time, that LAN support, that Ethernet port, is going to be a welcome change that's just on it. But most people who have a Switch right now already have a USB Ethernet port, Ethernet attachment for their Switch. So, the bonus here, like I was saying, that we're going to come back to, is they are going to be selling this on the Nintendo Online Store. So you can't get it in retailers, but you can get this dock through Nintendo with the Ethernet port. I don't know. It looks sleek. It's nice, and obviously, like this says here, 64 gigabytes internal storage. Decent addition. Like, it's just double the storage. More storage is always welcome, but you're paying an extra $50 for this, and this really isn't what anybody wanted. The Bloomberg report reported that has a bigger screen, but the thing that we're missing from that report is definitely there's no 4K support. This is the same Tegra 1 chip inside the Switch. Nothing has changed. Even Nintendo has come out themselves as of today, today's July the 7th, and said that this new Switch is not for everybody. So this new Switch is not even for me. Do I get it to unbox it and just show it on the channel? I don't even think so. Maybe for my girl or something like that, because she wants a Switch, that maybe get a Switch and OLED model just to see how it is. But like, this is mostly for handheld players, right? This is for people who play in handheld a lot. This screen is definitely going to be a lot brighter, more color, probably better contrast and things like that. A little bit sharper image, but it's not really going to do anything in terms of the hardware, right? You're still going to experience a lot of frame drops in Zelda at certain times, Bowser's Fury. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to give you any better frame rates or anything like that. It's just going to be the same old Switch. Luckily, it's coming in 2021, because Zelda's coming in 2022. So I'm assuming that if Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 gets released in 2022 holiday season, do we see another Switch? That's what everybody is already talking about, the next Switch, because there's no 4K, like the Bloomberg report was saying that there's no 4K here. They just recently today put out a new dev kit, as per I watched the video from Game Explained, so that's via Game Explained, the source. But I don't know, a new dev kit with more RAM kind of thing. I don't know if that's the case. The Tegra chip right now inside of the Switch can support 4K already, but we still don't get 4K. Hopefully they release a 4K model when Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, or a more powerful dock. Like, I wonder if that's a thing that they can do, where they can use the Switch now, have you play handheld mode for whatever OLED model, light, and the regular day one Switch, and can you slot in a Switch and have the dock be the extra hardware, the extra power that gives us that extra bit of 4K, better frame rate, better graphics, everything like that. You know what I mean? Just better stability in general. But this is Nintendo, and Nintendo, honestly, where people are mad with this, Nintendo has a track record with this stuff. They already do these kind of things. When you look at the Game Boy came out, then they had the Game Boy Light right before the Game Boy Color. They didn't really sell the Game Boy Light in America because they wanted to sell the Game Boy Color along with the Pokemon frenzy that was going on, things like that. But then you go to the DS. The DS Lite comes right after, before the DSi. And you look at the Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy Advance comes out before the Game Boy Advance SP, and the SP really was just a brighter screen, different form factor for the first time, right? But a brighter screen. New Wii's, everything like that. Nintendo has the Apple model where they just slowly develop their products, and the Switch seems like they're moving in the handheld, department kind of thing, almost to say, where it's just like, with their handhelds, they have so many renditions of it. We even had the Game Boy Advance Micro when we already had the DS coming out within months of it, right? So, like, I wonder if this is just one of their things again, where they release a new OLED model. It's the same Switch, so it doesn't really piss off old Switch owners. And if a new Switch comes out, I don't know if people are going to be kind of upset. I'd be upset if I got an OLED model and then all of a sudden a 4K model is coming out. But that's why I hope a dock maybe does that. I don't know. Knowing Nintendo, they've done this before. They're probably going to have another rendition. I might not be one of those channels that talks about it all the time, but I will keep you up to date with news and updates and things on Nintendo products and Nintendo games. That's what we do over here, as well as, like, Apex Legends, Titanfall 2 community. I'm here. I'm still here. Smash Bros and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, I'm DJ iTubz. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. Dislike if you didn't. And I'll see you guys next time, man. Take it easy. Peace.